Oh no! And there you have it, folks. There is the schedule for Side Quest Winter 2020. Now with an official name given by MC in chat, you saw there. We're taking to the seas. I think that's the official name, at least. Hello, my name is Vidya James, and I'm here to go over the schedule that you all just saw. I know the video was a little fast, and we didn't get, too much time to get hype for specific things, but that's the overall the overall summary of what the schedule is. And so now I'm going to go through more detail and tell you guys what all the segments are going to be. So you may have seen that the marathon does not actually start on the 27th. Very shocking. Oh, here we go. Here's donations. Wait, hold on. I need to unmute so that we can actually hear donation noises. But there's, we have donations coming in. Isn't that cool? Oh my god. All right. Hey, why can't I hear you? Oh, you guys can hear it. I can't. Oh, we do have the double overlay. Hold on, I can fix that. Remove. Goodbye. And then this one, we will crank this up a little bit. Now you can hear it again for a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna have the one then. Okay, that's gonna be, I'm gonna put that there so we don't get interrupted or anything, but we can still hear them. Thank you for the 6969. Okay, I'm muting now. It's gone forever. You guys lost it. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we have donations open. We already raised $1,000. Marathon hasn't even started yet. But as I was saying, the marathon doesn't actually start on the 27th. I know, it's sacrilege, but I just want to remind everyone that this is not a main Zeldathon event, meaning we are not restricted to MC's start time of 4 p.m. Eastern on the December 27th. It's starting on the 26th, and we are starting at a different start time than normal. It actually is going to start, the countdown is going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern on the 26th, and it's going to be a 1-hour countdown, and then the marathon itself starts at 7 p.m. Eastern on the 26th. So breaking tradition a little bit, but yeah, screw the rules. Everything is out the window. You know, it's been a rough year for a lot of us. Might as well mix it up and have some fun with it where we can. Let's get some background music, shall we? How about not that one? Okay, how's that? That is really loud, isn't it? Or is it not? No, you guys can't hear it. Okay, it's a little loud. That should be good, I think. If it's too loud, I can adjust it. But yeah. So, I'm going to go over the schedule now in detail that we just watched. So I'm going to be stopping and starting and talking about each segment in detail. It's quiet, okay. How many days long is it? The marathon runs up until, I believe it ends on like the night of January 2nd. Like around, I want to say midnight. January 2nd. Jamie Smells donated $169. Thank you. Smell pretty good. Smell like deodorant. But yeah, let's start going through the schedule. We can talk about this a little bit. How soon can you make starts for MMR level? We'll get to that. Don't worry. Anyway, here's the video you just watched. All right, so the first segment we have is Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's going to be done by Soren Chris and Jackson Perotti, who I know I've seen Jackson stream Microsoft Flight Simulator, so that's going to be a fun time. Essentially, the idea here is that we're going to be flying from one airport to another, and they're going to host it podcast style, and we might have some guests, we might have some people phoning in to the cockpit, and hosted by these two very entertaining people. So that's how we're kicking off the marathon. And we're going right after that into Minecraft 2. So it was specified by Jiggy. Minecraft 2, which is essentially the continuation. If you saw last side quest, there was Minecraft there as well. It was It was teams of 4. I think there were 4 teams total, and it was a Quest for Wool. We're mixing it up a little bit. This time there will be direct integration with Kinstone, which I believe Legos Jedi and Jiggy are working together very hard to do. So look forward to that. By the way, before I forget, I want to give a huge shout out to Flying Ludicolo for putting this video together. He was the one who basically edited this all together and handed it to me on time, so I was able to show it for you guys. But Clinkit as well, a huge shout out to Clinkit for putting together this schedule. We put so much time and effort, and by we, I mean mostly her, into making the schedule work for everyone. It was very difficult. You'll notice in the bottom left of the box here, there's the simulation block, or whatever else it'll say. So we've divided this marathon up into separate blocks, and you'll notice that each game kind of fits into a block. We did our best to try and fit these together, but you can only do so well with everybody's schedules being all in flux and stuff. So there's a little bit of leeway, but use your imagination. What song is this? This is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I've never heard this before. Anyway, so yeah, Jiggy's gonna do a great job with this. You guys saw how amazing it was last time, so also shout outs to Flying Ludicolo for carrying my team in Minecraft last time. After that, we have MC's Ocean Adventure. Oh boy, what could this be? And you'll notice that the block has now been taken over by suddenly, pirates. Wow, what could that mean? What it means is we tried to have a pirate block and it just did not work out. So instead, we're going to have every so often just the block is going to get taken over by pirates. So instead of one pirate block, it's a pirate takeover every block, essentially. So look forward to that. But yeah, here's the pirate block. And MC's Ocean Adventure is basically MC went into the dollar store bargain bin and found a bunch of Wii games that were ocean themed. It's like, all right, let's host an ocean themed marathon. So he's just gonna play through a bunch of dollar tier Wii games for you guys that are all ocean themed. So look forward to that. You got 2 more yesterday? Oh my god. That's insane. Anyway, that's the pirate block. After that, we're moving on to Roller Coaster Tycoon, an old favorite with Dynamation. He's gonna do a great job with this. Roller Coaster Tycoon. You build an amusement park. Hopefully we can make it sea themed. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff you can throw in there to make it work. But yeah, this is I think this we've seen. Did we see Roller Coaster Tycoon at AOTS? I can't remember. But yeah. I think this is using OpenRCT. I don't know. Dynamation can probably specify more, but might have some multiplayer stuff as well. We did not? Okay. Thank you, Tylenos, for being the encyclopedia on AOT's knowledge, because clearly I don't love that marathon enough. After that, we have The Sims 4. This is hosted by Chillamags, and we're going to be doing the I can't remember the specific name, but there's like a billion expansions for Sims 4, and this is like the Island Adventure one. Chillamags is in chat. Yeah, Island Living is what it's called. And we have plenty of incentives for, making Sims do crazy island-related activities, so I'm looking forward to that. And then we'll move right into more simulator games with Stardew Valley. This is hosted by Alyssa, LHG, Loves Horses Girl. And, more simulator games, more opportunities to use your sandbox to turn it into an island adventure for sure. So this is going to be like modded Minecraft, modded Stardew Valley, which is going to have all sorts of cool things. The submission for this had like a giant paragraph of all the ideas, so this is going to be loaded with lots of cool stuff. Stardew Valley is such a versatile game, and I'm looking forward to seeing what can be done with it. And then we have Mythic Ocean, which is hosted by our friend Phil from the Speed Gamers, M. Sicko. And I believe Phil has some surprises up on his sleeve. Apparently this game has like 12 different endings that maybe he will make you guys choose which one. Ooh, great song, by the way, banger. But yeah, and this is really cool. I'm looking forward to this one a lot too. M. Sicko. And after that, it couldn't be a sea-themed side quest without Echo the Dolphin. And this is going to be hosted by your friend of mine, Artsy Rosie. Rosie tells me that this is the first game that she ever played. So it's got huge sentimental and emotional value attached to it for her. So this should be a very, very special segment. So look forward to that. And then, of course, we've got Subnautica, hosted by Basunify. This is gonna be something else. I've heard through Clinkit what Basunify has planned, and I won't give away too much, but this one's gonna be interesting. It's yeah. So this is the ocean block, by the way, if you couldn't figure out. It's underwater ocean. He's going to be on the speedrun leaderboard soon, likely. Imagine that, using a marathon run and submitting it to speedrun leaderboards. That's amazing. And after that, we have a music segment. If you remember Side Quest, the first one, we had, Side Quest the first, this is Side Quest the second. We had a lot of music segments, guest music segments, and we're going back to that. Those were insanely popular and successful. And we're going to start off with String Player Gamer, who's the violinist, and he's gonna play some tunes for you guys. It's gonna be great. I'm sure he has lots of cool things planned. And then after that, Jitsu doing a VR block. Yes, returning from last side quest. I'm not sure specifically what they have planned yet, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I mean, I've a confession to make. I've never actually played a game in VR before. I've never even worn a VR headset in my life, so I don't really know what it's like, but hopefully you guys can live through it and try to experience it the best you can through this block. And after that, oh man, so this is a new game that just came out by Harmonix, and it's going to be hosted by the Esteban, our documentary maker turned attendee. The game is called Fuser, and it's a music game of some sort. I'm not sure exactly how Fuser works, but I trust Esteban to put on a well-produced and exciting show for you guys. So, look forward to this as well. Don't worry about those 4 letters that may, result in certain things happening to Twitch channel. We got it figured out. This is going to be fine. After that, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, new released remakes of the classic sandbox skateboarding games. It's going to be hosted by Freya. She's been practicing a lot, going to be doing a run-through of the story mode in that. It's going to be great. If you guys like Tony Hawk, you like skateboarding, you remember these games as a childhood, they're blown up and remastered. They look fantastic. I've been watching a lot of ZFG play it when it first came out, which is not who you'd expect to play it, but it's a super exciting time, so look forward to that. And then we have, I will admit, I've never heard of this game before, Hydro Thunder Hurricane Chaos Run by our own Luke Sumicki. Full throttle adrenaline rush. Strap in for this supercharged boat racer. Yeah, so essentially it's a high octane boat racer. It's like Wave Race 64, up to the max. Something I just noticed, by the way, not related to this run, but if you look at the top right, the rupee count actually tells you guys what day that this run is going to be on. We don't have exact time blocks yet, at least not in this video, but if you look at the rupee count, it'll tell you what day it's on up in the top right. And I just realized I pointed in the complete wrong direction because it's mirrored, but yeah, it's over there. Yeah, little Easter eggs. I'm not sure what the 2 hearts mean. Oh, that might be because it's the second side quest marathon. That would make sense. But yeah, Luke's got a lot of cool incentives. I know he's got what is it? He's got some challenges, I'm not sure what he called them, what he referred them to, but vision impairment goggles. So he has donation goals to make him have to wear those while he races. So his vision is just going to be super blurry as he tries to race through all these tracks. It's going to be great. Vision distortion. Yeah, whatever have you. And then after that, we have the art segments returning as well. The first one is going to be hosted by Kelly Selena. Shoutouts, my roommate, my good friend. It's going to be great. She's going to draw some stuff, probably draw some frogs, draw some non-frogs. I'm really looking forward to this one as well. Yeah, shoutouts to Kelly. And after that, oh my god, guys. AOTS is back. We did it. AOTS 2 is happening. Everyone's fan favorite event is back. It'll feature plenty of video game characters from the non-Zelda universe. Lots of returning team members. I'm really excited to tell you guys first here on twitch.tv/Zeldathon that AOTS is coming back. We are having AOTS at the marathon on the 28th of December. I hope you guys are excited. After that, Wave Race 64. I just called it out a few minutes ago. It's the classic jet ski racing game. I think I played this once with Monica and I hated it, but I'm sure Steenis is gonna have a rowdy old time with it. It's maximum power with this N64 Classic, so look forward to that. Steenis is gonna do a great job with this. Yeah, we're still in extreme sports, indeed. Yeah, just as a reminder, by the way, the AOTS is in extreme sports because AOTS is an extreme sport. The extreme sport is convincing the directors to host another AOTS. Moving on, after Wave Race 64, we have Lego Pirate Building Race. This is going to be hosted by Mojo. I actually don't know much about this because this was a late addition to the schedule. Mojo's in chat, but it's Lego and it's pirates, so look forward to that. It's going to be Lego Building Race. I'm sure it'll be fun. Ooh. After that, we have my good friend Danny Music going to be hosting a concert as well. He's going to play the theremin. He's going to play the trombone, probably. Maybe a couple other instruments. Look forward to this. Also in the extreme sports block, maybe he will do some extreme sports. I don't know yet. He's a pretty athletic guy, so we'll see what he has up his sleeve. And then following that, we have Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. Big ol' stream game from this year. It's going to be hosted by Lizardu. Look forward to that. And it's going to have, I believe, Rob and Maeve, and maybe some other team members, but, you know, longtime attendees of marathons, Organics and Maeve are going to be taking part in this as well. Look forward to that. It's going to be great. And then after that, we have Splatoon 2. Awesome game. I think they're doing something called Salmon Run. Turf War. Tylanos is hosting this, but it's going to have Tylanos, Betsy, Okami Hylia, and Ilya. So that's a power squad right there. I guess they're going to play as a squad together. Salmon Run is Pog. That's cool. I've never played Splatoon either, but I trust every Splatoon fan is probably like, oh man, that's so cool. I can't wait to watch that. After that, look at that. At the end of the Extreme Sports block, we move on to the Donkey Kong Country block. We have all 3 Donkey Kong Country games for the Super Nintendo being played in a row. The first one's going to be hosted by Disco Cactus, so Doug Perry, Sam Bob, Slam Bob, and Laura and Travia. They're going to be doing it. If you've ever seen one of the Disco Cactus streams before, they have amazing chemistry together. They're so funny, and they have a lot of good insights into gaming design and just philosophy as a whole. So I'm really looking forward to this. The second Donkey Kong Country game, Diddy's Kong Quest. Hey, they got the title right. They didn't write Diddy Kong's Quest. It's Diddy's Kong Quest. It's a pun. Get it? Conquest? Conquest? This is going to be done by Pichi RTA, who is a speedrunner of this game. So we're going to have a Donkey Kong Country 2 speedrun. So this will be like significantly faster than the other two, but that's to be expected when you have a real speedrunner. So that's going to be really cool. And then finally, we're going to have our own Super MC Gamer playing Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. Why is it not Dixie's Kong Double Trouble? You got to keep consistent with the naming. Come on. But yeah, MC loves Donkey Kong Country, so I'm sure you guys will have a lot of fun watching him have a lot of fun play this game. And that's our Donkey Kong Country block. Shout outs to MC. And then also in the Donkey Kong Country block, but potentially not Donkey Kong Country related, we're going to have our second art segment, this time with Rosie. Again, she's going to draw stuff. She's going to be great and just host a segment for, I think, 2 hours? Question mark. Hang on here. I can validate this for myself. Oh boy. Yeah, it's going to be 2 hours, and I believe MC is going to be on the mic with Rosie, so if you hadn't have enough of MC from the Donkey Kong Country, you're going to have him again for the Rosie segment, so that's going to be really cool. After that, we move on into the bad game block. And we're going to start off with a classic bad game, Hotel Mario, hosted by OC1. Of course, OC's been known for running the CDI Zelda games at past Zeldathons, but this time, since it's not a Zeldathon, we're going to have him play the other infamous CDI game, which is Hotel Mario. So we still got the wacky animated cutscenes, the infinitely quotable memes, and just a general great experience of closing doors on a 2D level. So look forward to that as well. And then, of course, we have the ET podcast. And I want to point out here that podcast is written in Comic Sans. I noticed this on my first watch through, and I can't unsee it. And just for a second here, hold on. Let's get this real quick. The audio that was used for the ET segment. Beautiful. Love it. It's the sound of, like, a VC crash. If Flying Ludicolo is in chat, can you please tell me, like, what you use there? Is that actually audio from ET itself? Because I do not know. Because it honestly, yeah, every time, yeah, we crash it. That dude, I know what a Wii VC crash sounds like. That's like music to my ears. Whenever I get a VC crash playing Rando, it's like, oh, I don't have to play the game anymore. I don't have to get mad at Rando. This sound is like burned into my memory. But yeah, Zach's going to be hosting his usual podcast segment, and maybe we'll have ET in person. Who knows? Beautiful VC crash sound. After that, we're going to have our own Flying Ludicolo. The guy who made this video is going to be playing Sonic 06, the infamously bad Sonic game, full of glitches and bad game design and bad choices, bad decisions all around. It's going to be super entertaining. It's just going to be a showcase of how terrible this game really is in the best possible way. And after that, unfortunately, Shantae is in the bad game block, but it's in the Suddenly Pirates Takeover block, so it's okay. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I believe this was an AOTS title. This was a game played at AOTS. Maybe? There was a Shantae at AOTS, I remember that much, but I don't know if it was this one. Yar says Tylenose. He's already in the pirate spirit. Shoutouts to Tylenose. Everyone type capital R close bracket in chat for Shantae. This game is amazing. This game is super awesome. And it's hosted by Okami Hylia, who is I believe a new member of the Zeldathon team now. Going to be hosting this. Look forward to that. Lots of 2D platforming action going on. It's going to be great. And then back to the bad games. We have Paperboy 64 here. This is going to be hosted again by Danny Music. He showed me this game personally, and I got to play it a little bit, and boy, let me tell you, this definitely is a video game that exists. It is something else. Essentially, the idea is you bike along a road and throw newspapers at people and dogs and houses and basically everything else. And it is very entertaining, very, very reminiscent of like early N64 3D technology. So it's going to be great. And after that, we're less than a month away from the marathon, and I still have no idea what this is going to be. We put it in the bad game block, but there's no telling what kind of game it's going to be. Also, who is this in the background here? Is this... I can't tell who that is. Is that the Trollolo guy? Is that who that is? God damn it. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. Peninsula. But yeah, Choco's gonna be hosting this. What it's gonna be, who knows, but Choco's a super entertaining guy, so I'm sure it'll be great. Following that, we have Pokemon Emerald Bingo. So a little bit different from I know. I saw the word peninsula. That's not how you spell peninsula, is it? Yeah, okay, there's only one N in the first, yeah. I guess that's the Zelda spelling. But yeah, Pokemon Emerald Bingo. If we're gonna have a sea-themed side quest, then of course, the only Pokemon gen that we can pick is Pokemon Gen 3, right? Too much water. But yeah, Maeve and Legos Jedi are going to be doing a bingo race, which is essentially you're given a bingo board full of tasks that you have to do in the game, and the first one to fulfill out the goals to like make a bingo line wins the game. So it's totally random. Whatever happens, happens. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Very entertaining to watch. Two very entertaining people as well. So it's going to be fun. And then we got Mr. Carlos himself, Insane in the Rain, bringing us another concert. We had it last time, and it was very popular, very successful. So we're bringing it back. Love that man, Carlos. Looking forward to it. He's just overflowing with talent. I was watching like his videos earlier today because I was just like on a Pokemon Gen 4 like music kick, and surprise surprise, he's covered like every song in that game, so I wanted to see what he was up to. Moving on, we have the Dark Souls of action platformers, Crash Bandicoot 4, hosted by Freya. So Freya's been in my chat for the last while, and she says that this game is like super hard. She's been trying to 100% it, and apparently it's like just brutal, unforgiving, just unrelenting. But I'm sure she's gonna have a great time with this. Milotic in chat, by the way, is Freya the one hosting this? It is, I believe it's like using the same engine or something similar as like the Insane trilogy, just an extension of that, and a remade experience of the original 90s gems, I guess. I've not played this yet, but I've seen people play it, and it looks like a lot of fun, if not like super brutal and difficult. So yeah, so it's gonna be great. And then we have Mario Party Net Play. Of course, classic Toronto team over here. Shoutouts. We always play some Mario Party together. Obviously, we can't do that right now, at least not in person. But luckily, thanks to the magic of Redacted, I'm sorry, Nintendo's watching. I can't say too much, but yeah, we are able to play Mario Party together despite the current world circumstances. So look forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. I believe we're playing Mario Party 4. We haven't really decided yet, but whichever one we're going to play, I'm sure we'll pick the sea-themed level, and it's going to be a great time. Yeah, really long GameCube controller cords, exactly. Frosty, you are on the money with that. That is exactly what we're doing. Yeah, and 4 is the best one, I agree, Doug. Actually, no. I think 2 and 3 are the best, and then 4. Those are all S tier, though. 2, 3, 4 are all phenomenal. After that, guess what, guys? Our favorite group, Ghost Hunters, is back, and they're going to be playing Phasmophobia. They've escaped from Mars, and now they're going to be hunting ghosts in houses, trying to figure out those mysteries. I've only watched Phasmophobia a little bit, but I know it's like you like have to like fulfill certain checks and figure out what the ghost is, and it's super scary, but super fun. I'm looking forward to this, and it's a great team of people, so spooky time is upon us. It's a lot of yelling names. Following that, we have my boy Duggernaut doing Star Tropics, an NES classic that I'm told is kind of Zelda-esque, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be super fun. This game looks great, and from the submissions, like, it just had Doug's name written all over it. It's such a Doug game in the best possible way. I am looking forward to it so much. You definitely don't want to miss this one. And after that, we have another classic NES title. This game came out on the NES, right? I only played Nightmare in Dreamland, which is like the remake, but the original, I believe, is an NES game, and it's going to be hosted by Lindsay Pez. Just relaxing and playing some Curb. You know? What could be better than that? You know her, you love her. Lindsay Pez knows how to put on a good show. After that, we've got The Silver hosting Cave Story Plus. Cave Story is a classic now. I think it's old enough that we can call it a classic. Classic adventure cave spelunking kind of game. Not Spelunky though, but you basically it's super customizable and super versatile. If you played it, you love it. Silver has lots of ideas for donation goals, donation incentives to like modify the run. It's going to be a lot of fun. I got auto-modded for popping off at the dono name. I didn't see the dono name, but shoutouts to whoever donated. And following this, we have Who's That Pokemon? Question mark. This is an art segment hosted by Monostache. So I believe her plan is to do some Pokemon drawings and have people try to guess which Pokemon it is. That sounds like a lot of fun. Monostache, new-ish addition to the team, but she is very, very quickly made a name for herself, and this is going to be a lot of fun as well. Yeah, draw from only the Pokedex description. Okay, that sounds awesome. Pokemon and art. Incredible. And following that, we got the 8-bit drummer, Gerard. This guy is insane. Insanely good at playing drums. If you've ever caught one of his streams, he just loves playing the drums. And lots of video game covers with his own percussionist twist on it. Super energetic, super high energy. Just an all-around really, really cool dude. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm so glad that we got him for side quest. So look forward to this one. It's going to be awesome. Will he have bunny ears this marathon? I do not know. But following this, we have a crew doing Sea of Thieves. Again, suddenly pirates here. This is going to be hosted by Steph, Purple Steph. And we're going to be sailing the seas, looking for booty, looking for treasure, and just being a swashbuckling lad together. It's going to be great. Again, please post capital R close bracket if you want to be a pirate. Following this. Oh man, it's the Zelda block. We have a Zelda block. It's approximately, I want to say, 24 hours of pure Zelda with some music and art thrown in, I believe. Don't quote me on this, but we'll find out together. But starting this off is going to be a Wind Waker randomizer by Captain Trina and a guest, Amoria. They're going to be playing, I believe it's now a co-op randomizer, not a race. This might be slightly outdated, but it's going to be awesome. Wind Waker randomizer, one of the better Zelda randomizers out there for sure. So, and obviously Trina, we all know, loves Wind Waker. And Amoria, I believe, is also an enthusiast of Wind Waker, so just two people who really love Wind Waker playing together. It's going to be great. And following this, I'm so excited to announce we have the return of Marzuke after an extended absence due to, moving across the world. She's back, and she's going to be playing the new Hyrule Warriors game that just came out, Age of Calamity. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to see Mars returning to the hot seat for more Hyrule Warriors. I mean, it just feels right to bring her back for this, right? Like, new Hyrule Warriors game comes out, and Mars moves back to, not across the world. Now we can experience it all over again. If you've seen any of the past Hyrule Warriors segments at Zeldathons, you know exactly what to expect, and it's going to be zany and amazing. And after that, oh man, what could it be? Who is it? It's your boy, Vidya James. I'm playing the thing that I do like every single day of my life. I'm playing Majora's Mask Randomizer, so this is something that I got into this year. Around July, I started playing Majora's Mask Rando all the time, playing standard seeds, racing with other people. Got super into that community, and I'm very happy to be bringing this to SideQuest. So I feel like I should probably explain what a randomizer is if anybody doesn't know. I know we had already had Wind Waker Rando, but essentially a randomizer takes all the items in the game and mixes them around, so any miscellaneous chests can have all the items you need to win. And there's certain logic written into it to you can get items through other items, and they unlock certain areas, and you try to figure out how do you have to beat the game through that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Majora's Mask obviously is a little bit more involved, especially when there's a randomizer, because you have the whole, time of day, 3-day loop and all that. But hopefully you guys can follow along. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm super, super happy that I'm able to do this at SideQuest. So, looking forward to it. Zora Anadolwa donated $1. Thank you. After that, we have Breath of the Wild Pup Percent. This is hosted by Inkabor. I'm going to be on this one too, along with a couple others, but it's essentially people are going to be playing and trying to get as many dogs, reach as many dogs as possible in the Breath of the Wild world, because there's one for, I believe, every single like horse stable. I don't know if there's any other dogs in the game, but it's essentially that. Just get as many dogs as possible. It's going to be great. If you guys like dogs, you definitely want to check this one out. And if you don't like dogs, you should still check this one out. And I'm going to put my regular glasses back on. I hope you guys enjoyed the sunglasses bit I did. Following that, we got another music concert. Sab Irene is going to be hosting her own segment. Insanely talented musician here. I pop in her streams all the time, and every single time I'm blown away by how talented she is. So bringing her chops to SideQuest as well. Gonna be great. Part of the Zelda block, but it won't be entirely Zelda affiliated. Yeah, shoutouts to Sab. And then after that, we have another guest. Super Lewis 64 is going to be playing Ocarina of Time on Ring Fit. I can't believe we have this, but this is amazing. Like, the concept is just so ridiculous that I'm so intrigued, and I want to check this out for sure. Essentially, there's a Switch game that came out earlier this year with a peripheral that's like this big old ring controller that you have to like move around to do inputs and stuff. It's like meant to be like a workout thing, but somehow this person has figured out how to rig it up to an N64 and play Ocarina of Time with it, so that's going to be super entertaining. And then after that, I mean, if one Hyrule Warriors segment wasn't enough, we have two. We also have Solus and Dread returning stars of SideQuest, the first, are now going to be playing Age of Calamity as well. This time with slightly fewer memes, apparently. I don't know about that. These guys are really entertaining, so I'm happy that they're going to be playing this too. And after that, we have a Disco Cactus concert on our hands here. Talked about Disco Cactus earlier. Insanely talented musicians. And they also did a concert segment last SideQuest, so you know what to expect. It's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's going to transition right into the Cram Train, which is essentially going to be our replacement for the Jam Train. It's going to bring us into the new year. And what it's going to be, the idea is that all the musicians are going to be on a Zoom call, and they're all going to get their own song to play. Hold on here. I'm going to turn donations up just a little bit. But yeah, we're going to have the musicians all take turns and play their own specialty songs, essentially. And that'll be our jam train of the marathon. So yeah, it's going to be great. And this is going to bring in the new year. And then after that, we have this. I'm going to try to read this without messing up. Multiplayer Variety Snack Pack Experience DX XD Eggman's Revenge Kiwami Extreme Underground 2 featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series and Knuckles. I'm just going to be real with you guys. What is this? What did you submit to our marathon?
That's awesome.
No. This is this is not awesome. This is insanity. But yeah, this is going to be Eric, PTG, Smoople, Metal, Ninja Wolf. These guys are going to do something, and it's going to be funny, I think. Look forward to it, maybe. And then after that, we have Doom Eternal, new game of this year. Hold on, before we go on to that, I'll talk about Doom Eternal. Can we talk about this background? It's just a bus with Eric, Metal, and Smoople all like photoshopped multiple times. the one of Metal at the back. It's so blurred out, but I can still tell exactly what photo this is. I'm talking about like in the middle back, like by the door. The photo of Metal just standing. uh, the Timbs. All right, we have Doom Eternal. King Bacon's going to be playing Doom Eternal, the new Doom game from this title. Super high octane, action packed. You know what to expect from Doom. It's going to be great. Amazing soundtrack, amazing gameplay. I trust Andy to put on a great show with this. And then moving on from that, we have Cuphead. This is going to be a level showcase by our own Shoop631. He's going to be doing a playthrough of most of the bosses. I believe we have some incentives for playing through the levels as well, but he's going to be doing some tricks and exploits and glitches to make the bosses a little bit easier, because this game is not easy, but it's going to be super fun regardless. And after that, we have another returning member from last side quest, a Black Sparrow, my boy Sherrick, going to be playing Untitled Goose Game. It's going to be great. You know, the fan favorite from last year. Honk honk and whatnot, right? I've never actually played this game, but I've seen the memes, I'm aware of its status, and we could not have it at the marathon, so there you go. Look forward to that. Moving on, we have Gloomhaven. This is going to be hosted by Mr. Ganon11, and they're going to be playing on Tabletop Simulator. From what I understand, it's like a kind of tabletop D&D sort of thing, like a D&D campaign. And again, through the magic of Zoom, we're going to be able to play this across the internet, and that's going to be this segment. So it's going to be a rousing old time, a D&D-ish campaign. Oh, sorry, the Steam version of Gloomhaven, not Tabletop Simulator. My bad. But yes, it's going to be the dedicated digital version, D&D Lite. That's what it is. So look forward to that. After that, we have Katamari Damacy Reroll with Arctic Light. Arctic Light loves this game so much. I think most people know what Katamari is, but the basic idea is you roll around a ball, and it's an adhesive ball that like sticks other objects to it, and you make the ball bigger, and then as you get bigger, you can stick bigger objects onto it. And the idea is to just grow this large Katamari object and keep collecting items. You start out like collecting like ants and stuff, and then you grow so big that you're collecting skyscrapers. So it's a game of massive scale, and I'm looking forward to it a lot too. And the soundtrack's amazing. One of the best game soundtracks I've ever heard in my life. And after that, again, suddenly Pirates, we have Sabotage Scullery making a return with Clinket and friends. It's going to be a big ol' cooking challenge, pirate themed. It's going to be great. Clinket will probably say some more details. Yeah, Tapatai Cooking's going to be there. Another well-known cooking streamer and friend of the marathon. It's going to be great. If you like cooking segments, this is the segment for you. And our friend Ro is coming back too for another concert. This is going to be great. He did such a good job. I want to talk about my favorite moment from his concert last... oh, hold on. I freeze framed at the wrong time. Ooh, we got some Breath of the Wild music. So my favorite moment from the concert last time was I donated for this concert, and I'm like, hello, can you please play all of Octavarium? Which is a Dream Theater album that has a 24-minute song on it. And I was totally expecting him to be like, no, thanks for the donation, but it's just like a joke, because he loves like prog and all that. And so he said, yes, absolutely. And he proceeded to play a medley of all 8 songs on the album. And I was like so blown away. And afterwards he told me like, this is all I ever wanted anybody to ask, like request of me. So thank you. And I'm like, I did it as a joke, bro, but you're welcome. And following this, we have our boy Esteban once again is hosting Among Us. And he sent me the list of people who are going to be taking part in this. And this is a all-star lineup right here. We're going to have TB for Good, Catherine, OMG It's Monica, Marzake, Eric PTG, Jackson Perotti, MC, Jiggy, Fisty Face, and 8-Bit Brigadier, aka Dan. All these people are apparently taking part in this session of Among Us. Again, power lineup right there. It's gonna be so good. I believe this is like Friday, like nighttime-ish Eastern. So if you want to check this out, I don't know why I know this one schedule time and none else. Probably because it was the one that was most restricted, so we had to have a specific time for it. But yeah, it's Friday, January 1st, evening time Eastern. So look forward to this one. And then following that, we have our, I believe, last art segment. Let me verify here. Yes, okay, this is our last art segment, and it's hosted by Sixalona, longtime friend of the Zeldathon team and the marathon as a whole. Did Sixalona have an art segment last time? I cannot remember. I'm so sorry. But, regardless, yes, she did. Okay, so yeah, Sixalona is back. More fun art segments is going to be great. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Indeed, indeed. Art mashups for donos. Oh, yes. Okay, I do remember this now. I'm so sorry. My memory is really bad. But we're going to be doing more of the same. So shoutouts to Sixalona. It's going to be great. Following this, we have Super Smash Bros. Melee, the greatest game ever created. Our boy Connor is going to be doing a speedrun of all 51 events. This is such a cool category. I love this category. I've seen it speedrun before, and the strats for it are so good. When you see Melee, you usually think like the competitive scene, and Connor is a competitive player, one of the best to ever play the game. But you usually don't see the single player stuff and all the AI exploits and stuff. And as a speedrunner of a fellow Smash game, not Melee, but another Smash game, I can tell you that speedruns of Smash 64 are really cool. Really technical, a lot more technical than you would assume. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Ooh, banger. Yo, is that Carlos? Following this, we have Super Mario Sunshine, a race between Alex Trevino and myself. This is going to be interesting because what we're doing is Alex Trevino is going to be playing on the newly remastered Mario 3D All-Stars version, and I'm going to be playing on the original GameCube version, and we're going to race. It's going to be glitchless. I'm not allowed to do gelato skip, so rip my time save, but it's going to be a glitchless run, and we're going to essentially showcase the differences or lack of differences between the two games, because they're the same game. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Super Mario Sunshine is one of my favorite games, and I can't wait to play it once again. Another AOTS classic returning, by the way. So shoutouts. Maybe I'll do gelato skip as a goal, but I can't use it as an advantage in the race. It will be Super Mario Funshine, Doug. You are correct. And after that, we have a Civ 6 section. Again, this is going to be another Pirates Takeover, hosted by Chillamags. This is actually another one that was, like, I believe a late addition to the schedule. But yeah, we're going to have Civ at the marathon. So the classic modern twist on Civ. I believe this is the most recent Civ. I can't remember. I know a lot of people played Civ 5. I think this is the newest one. But yeah, it's going to be great. Again, people, I don't even need to tell you guys to do it. Capital R, open bracket, close bracket rather. You don't be a sad pirate, you want to be a happy pirate. Shout out. So this is going to be great. Mags is going to do a great job with this. And then we're going to have a Super Mario Maker 2 segment. This is going to be a community-driven event hosted by SW Chris, longtime Zeldathon announcer. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to put out a call on the Zeldathon Twitter, and we're going to get people to submit their own levels that can be played during this segment. You'll see more details about it later, but if you have any ideas for Mario Maker 2 levels that you'd like to see featured, get creating, because you may be featured on the side quest stream. This is the Mario block, by the way, if you couldn't tell, even though there's Civ up there, but we now have a bunch of Mario games in a row. Next one being Mario 3D World. Hold on. Can I get the 3D World song that was playing earlier? Because I love that song. Or was there a 3D World? Or did it not play yet? I swear there was. Yeah, here we go. This is going to be another Solus and Dread segment, and it's going to be a level showcase. So this game has a ton of super fun levels. And what they're going to be doing, they're not going to be playing through the whole thing, but they're going to be playing through all the levels that they think are really cool. So it's going to just be a showcase of this game. This game is amazing, super underrated. Its biggest flaw was that it was released on the Wii U, but other than that, it's an amazing, amazing title. So look forward to this one as part of the Mario block as well. And then, oh man, this one's super cool. So Clinkit has managed to get her hands on the new Mario Kart AR experience, Home Circuit, which is essentially a game where you drive like a little toy cart, you drive it around your house, and you form a track by doing that, and then you race along that track in like your actual house. Like you have carts that you can race against other people, and then you'll see a camera view from the cart racing along your house. So it's like you're really driving a cart through your own home. You found Luigi? Oh yeah, so you will have both. Okay, awesome. So it's going to be multiplayer, which is going to be awesome. So I'm really glad that we're able to bring this as part of the marathon as well. Yeah, and no kidding, it's super rare, super hard to find. Following this, we have Speed Scarf, hosted by Mojo. A tool-assisted speed knit. A task, if you will. Speedrunning joke there. Yeah, so it's going to be 60 minutes, approximately, and she's going to try and knit a scarf as fast as she possibly can. It's going to be super fun. If you've seen Mojo's own streams of knitting, you don't want to miss this. It's going to be super entertaining as well. And then we have Bloodstained by another guest, the Blacktastic. This is, I believe, a Castlevania spin-off, spiritual successor, something like that. It's a Castlevania game. And we're going to be having a speedrun of this. Series showcase. So yeah, this is going to be multiple Bloodstained games done by the Blacktastic. Speedrun for your pleasure. That's going to be great. And following that with more speedruns, we have another guest, Supersonic, who is going to be doing all sorts of stuff. You're going to see Sonic, you're going to see Mario, you're going to see stuff that isn't either of those two. They're just going to play through a bunch of games that they know how to play through really fast. So that's going to be super awesome. Shoutouts to OMG It's Monica subscribing with Prime Gaming. It's the new name for Twitch Prime. Shoutouts, get that free sub. Animaniacs. He's gonna speedrun Animaniacs. That's gonna be amazing. Have any of you guys seen the new Animaniacs remake? I can't tell if I like it or not. I'm not sure. I can't tell if it's just like self-aware humor for the sake of being self-aware, if it's actually good. But anyway, it's good overall. Okay, maybe I'll give it another shot. And then we only got a couple segments left here. But we have the Consoles, another guest here, going to be giving... They are a jazz band, and they are going to be giving us a concert. This is going to be great. If you could tell by the wordplay in their name, they're a video game music-based jazz band. So this is going to be great. I love the music segments that we have lined up here. So I'm looking forward to this one a lot. And then the finale... hosted by MC, but probably going to be hosting a lot of people. Oh man, it's 8. It's 8. We're just in time for MC to start streaming. My body is 8. Okay, that's my impression of MC starting. I know I didn't put any effort into it, but that's the best you're getting from me. Yeah, post your MCG8 if you got them. Can everybody, if anybody's an MC sub here, can you please just post MCG smile real quick for me? I just want to see the chat flooded with that, because I love that emote so much. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. You guys are great. I love asking people to spam stuff in chat, and then they all just do it. It's great. And yeah, so this finale is going to be similar to past marathon finales. MC is just going to wrap it up. And there's some other secrets, but we can't say too much yet. Yeah, can somebody gift Zeldathon a sub to MC? Nah, it's fine. It's 1 a.m. That's the joke. But yeah, this is how we're wrapping up the marathon, and that's everything. That's going to be a long marathon, starting on the 26th, wrapping up the evening of the 2nd. I'm so excited. Again, starting December 26th at 7 p.m. Eastern, not 4, 7 p.m. Eastern on the 26th. Countdown begins at 6 p.m. Yeah, I'm so can everybody just press 1 if they're excited? Press 1 if they're excited. There we go. Look at all these people excited. And guess what, guys? Donations are open right now, as you can see right here. Right here. See all these ones? Can somebody break this, please? So we're not sitting on this one forever. Can somebody press 2 so somebody donates to break this? But yeah, if you go to... Is the donate link still donate.zeldathon.net? Is it? Or is it Kinstone now? Oh no, it's donate.zeldathon.net. So yeah, you guys can donate. Kinstone.zeldathon.net. Zeldathon bot is still napping. Wow. But yeah, you guys can donate right now, anytime between now and the marathon. I'm sure we're gonna do lots of cool streams. There we go. MC's spamming the link for you guys. Get donating. I'm going to be doing streams to hype up the marathon as well, so hopefully you guys tune in for those. And other than that does it for me. I'm all done here. This is the schedule, so I'm just really excited. I can't contain my excitement for this marathon. It's going to be great. Oh, here we got a donation. You ready for this? Thank you, Monica, for the $5. I can't read her comments, so I'm just going to make it up. Jamie is really cool and better at everything than me. Cool. Thank you for the donation, Monica. I really appreciate it. Big old break. I always forget that I have an emote of Monica. And every time I see that face of her, I always have to laugh at it because it's just so funny. I hope you guys are ready. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now and end the stream. Do I get to raid someone? Can I raid someone through the Zeldathon Twitch account? I've never done this before. Who are we raiding? Who are we gonna raid? Let me see. Is anybody... Oh, I know what we're doing. I know who we're raiding. Guys, our friend Jiggy is going to be doing Among Us in just a little bit. I think he just started. So we're going to go say hi to him. He's going to be playing with other Zeldathon team members. So, wait, I don't think I can do this, actually, because I don't have... Hey, whoever has access to the Zeldathon Twitch account, can you raid Jiggy for me? Because I don't have the power to do this. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the message is Jiggy is sus. Just spam Jiggy is sus. Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon. And have a good evening. Also, whoever's running the Zeldathon account, I need you to also click raid. Please do so, because I can't.